Hey guys, welcome back. Alan and I, Notorious Pulls MMA, and we're back with this week's episode. Cory Sandhagen taking on Umar Nurmagomedov.
This fight is going to be crazy. The whole main card is stacked top to bottom. They did this because it's Abu Dhabi, right? Not Saudi Arabia.
I mean,
Abu Dhabi.
it only makes sense ever since the Dagestanis entered the UFC, and I'm talking about like that Khabib camp.
The OVs.
Rest in peace, father's plan. Umar, Khabib, and Islam were to be champions in the UFC. I mean, that was the plan for them entering since day one.
Yeah, 100%.
And right now, 2 out of 3 of them have held the crown.
Yeah.
Obviously, Islam possibly going to become a double champ in the future.
Yeah. Then you got Usman Nurmagomedov tearing up Bellator, PFLator, whatever they call it now. But now it's Umar's turn. He's number 10 in the bantamweight rankings, and yet the matchmakers have him fighting number 2, Cory Sandhagen. But they have Umar as the minus 305 favorite. That says a lot about what they think this kid
It
can do.
just shows how good he is and how hard it was to get him ranked opponents.
Yeah.
He was too much risk, essentially not enough reward, because guys are always trying to fight up in the rankings.
Yeah.
Having a guy, he's not a prospect. He is a direct contender.
Yeah. He's got a more similar fight style, in my opinion, to Islam than Khabib, because his striking is dangerous. That knockout of Raoni Barcelos, dude, that was insane.
No, he has great striking, and overall, he knows how to minimize damage to himself. He fights very clean. He comes out of a lot of fights very unscathed, and he is built to fight multiple times a year.
Agreed. Speaking of another fighter like that, we got Sharaputdin Magomedov, bro.
The pirate.
Yeah, he's not as well-rounded, but, bro, his striking is some of the best I've ever seen, especially his leg kicks. Insanity. He's fighting Michal Oleksiejczyk. I don't know if you saw this, Mitchell, but Michal Oleksiejczyk put out a YouTube comment or something on a video of Shara, and he was like, if Shara beats me this weekend, and he probably will, I'm done with sports. Like, that doesn't show
I mean,
a lot
whatever.
of
Listen, he might be towards the end of his career, you know.
Yeah.
He's a good journeyman, and I like the way the UFC is building Shada up.
Yeah.
If they put him right in the Lions, then into the top 10, there's a good chance they could just derail his whole career.
Especially against a good wrestler. Middleweight has a couple good wrestlers, and if Shada fights them, it could be a problem for him. It could be a very big problem for him. It's a good fight, though. I'm excited for that one. They put him right in the co-main event spot. That's how much star power he has.
It shows a lot because they're fighting on his side of the world.
Yeah.
But the fight that I'm going to introduce now is really what I'm excited. We have Marlon Vera versus Davison Figueiredo.
That's a barn burner.
And, that's a sick fight.
Crazy fucking fight. Are you kidding me? Marlon Vera coming off the loss to Sean O'Malley. Davison Figueiredo after finishing Cody Garbrandt. The meeting right in the middle. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Davison beats Vera. I think Davison really gets it done. I can see him submitting Marlon Vera. I don't know why.
I do.
I'm just
I just feel like Marlon Vera's game is too one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And that's why he was good, but he was never elevated to greatness.
Right.
Because, he's a very game fighter. You can't say he's like a pussy or something. He's fought everybody.
Yeah.
He'll fight anybody in the bantamweight division.
He's a dog. For sure.
Makes weight, no bullshit, and he bangs.
He does bang.
But Figueiredo is just that more complete MMA fighter.
Yeah.
And him fighting at bantamweight, I just think this is a healthier weight for him. He is in a much better position to go deeper in the division.
Agreed. Dude, I still get nightmares about what he did to, what's-his-face? Megan O'Leary's husband. You know what I'm talking about? Why are we blanking on that?
Joe Benavidez, yes.
Bro, what he did to him in both those fights, I get nightmares about that. Those are the most horrific stoppages I've ever seen.
He was a weight bully.
Yeah.
For flyweight, he's a weight bully.
Dude, he still is at bantamweight. It's crazy.
No, this is a better way because you have Aldo coming down. You know
I guess, bro, he looked bigger than Cody Garbrandt.
Aljamain was also a tremendous bantamweight.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
For sure.
Figueiredo was a weight bully.
Yeah.
It was too crazy for him to make 125. It was scary.
Yeah.
For him to make that cut. But I do like him, and he's the favorite
Me too.
going in.
Dude, this is a stacked main card. There's 6 fights on it.
I know.
Yo, okay, I think we have to address the elephant in the room, Tony Ferguson.
That is the elephant is an understatement.
Tony Ferguson and Sam Alvey are about to have the tie for the longest losing streak in the UFC.
Holy shit,
Dude, it's bad. They put
like the
Tony
odds
Michael
against
Chiesa.
Tony is like putting up like a blind person against the lion.
Yo, Chiesa's not done yet either. Like, he's not done with his UFC.
Dude, he's a
career.
crazy favorite, and I think for 170 he eats Ferguson.
I think so too.
He eats
He
Ferguson.
Chiesa looks very good at 170. Chiesa looks very
Chi-
good at 170.
Chi-
I think
Chiesa
he subs
eat-
him with a Darce choke. I think he puts him to
Tony's
sleep.
done. If whether this is his last fight or not, I wish him the best.
Yeah.
The former hitman.
This should be his last fight. I think he should retire no matter what happens. Win, lose, draw, eye poke, I don't care. Just, Tony, please hang it up. Please, Tony, please. Go back to Harvard. They need you.
Obviously, the ladies are also. We got
Mackenzie
Mackenzie.
Dern. Are you kidding me? Lupi Godinez versus Mackenzie Dern is a dog fight. Very good fight.
They're both coming off losses
Yeah.
in their last matchups.
Both heavy wrestlers. Very good fighters, both of them. The grappling exchanges are going to be kind of crazy. The striking, I think if they stay striking, Lupi Godinez pieces up Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern recently has been pretty sloppy with her striking. I don't know
And
what
she's
it
been
is.
taking a lot of damage in her fights.
Exactly.
She's trying to grit out her fights. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That style's not built to last.
Yeah.
The one who takes more punches to the head and then tries to overcome somebody on the ground. I think it's too risky.
Yeah.
I like Lupi in this fight also.
I don't know. Lupi's a great wrestler. I think she has the wrestling advantage, but when it hits the ground, it's definitely Dern. It's Dern all day. I'll take Dern by sub. I'll put money on that.
All right.
Just because I like to
Charity
lose money.
given away.
I like to lose money.
Yeah.
If you guys couldn't tell.
Obviously, the opening matchup is
Dude, this
and-
is the best fight of the card.
yeah, this is a
Nobody's
violent
talking
fight.
about it, yeah. Elvis Brenner versus Joel Alvarez has fight of the night written all over
it.
Bro.
And to open a card up like this on Yaz Island,
Nuts. Two violent MFers, bro.
the nice thing about Yaz Island reminds me of like the COVID days. You know,
Yeah.
that's where like the UFC was rocking, unregulated.
UFC's private
You know?
island. Yeah. There's only one other fight that I can think of that like can even come close to Joel Alvarez versus Elvis Brenner, and that's Guram Kutateladze versus Jordan Vucenic.
I mean, this fight had a lot of switches. This is already a
Yeah.
replacement fight.
Yeah.
But I'm happy it stayed on the card. It's definitely deserved.
Vucenic is a dog, bro. He's one of the best fighters coming out of England. He fights at featherweight and lightweight. Short notice against Guram Kutateladze is a tall task, bro. That is not the position you want to be in. That is not.
He's
where
going
you
against
wanna
a Georgian Viking.
be. Yeah.
His first fight in foreign territory.
Doesn't get much harder than that.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's going to be like
It just
Silence
shows
of the
you-
Lamb.
It just shows you the kind of character he has, though. Like, taking a fight like that, not many people would do that. Bro, Guram is one of the best lightweights on planet Earth. He's had a little bit of a rough start in the UFC, but he is a dog.
Yeah, listen, he
Absolutely
trains with
dog.
some of the top guys in the world,
Mhm.
and I see this being a very scary night for Jordan.
Dude, he beat Matthews Gamrot in his debut. Like, he is a savage. He is an absolute savage. Anybody sleeping on the Georgian Viking is doing so at their own peril. But Jordan Vucenic, grappling-wise, is a beast. I don't know why they didn't put his record in on the UFC website, but he is like 13-2. Last 4 fights all by submission in the first 2 rounds.
But not in the UFC.
No, not in the UFC.
Exactly. He was in the minor leagues. Welcome to the majors. And Guram's going to give him a little how you doing in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a nasty fight. And I'm excited to see the
Nasty.
Georgian
It's gonna be
Viking
entertaining.
get his hand raised.
Yeah.
Guys, remember, if you enjoy our content and you want to keep supporting us, please leave a like, follow, and subscribe on all social media platforms.
Comments if you like us, comments if you don't. Talk shit with us. Join the party. Thank you, guys.